Alright, welcome back everybody. So we're back with Kingdom Come Deliverance, the lightweight challenge. We have 33-ish pounds on us, and last time I was pretty tired, so I'm not quite sure we left off, but this is the most recent save. So this is where we're going to pick up from. We have a couple things here to sell off. 73 sounds good to me. And I believe we need to go and train with Bernard. I still don't have a horse. So I don't think the horse is going to be as critical as I was thinking that it should be. I would still like to get a horse as soon as possible just to save some time. But if we can't get the horse, it's not that big of a deal. The primary use of the horse, in my opinion, is storage. But considering we can't use the storage, it doesn't really matter. Our number one goal right now is just to be able to travel faster, and then also get our combat skills up. So hopefully Bernard is out here, and we can go ahead and get that training done. I think last time whenever I left off, we had gotten the training done, and we were going to archery. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we're gonna go through it again. Basic training. Yeah. That'll be me. And
very well.
I guess we'll start with the basics. I want to say that as soon as we complete this quest and the next one, then we can learn Master Strikes, at which point the rest of the game is pretty easy. It's just that this is going to take a minute.
Well, let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute. So I can move. Move on now.
Right, good. Now, try attack.
Can train our vitality just a little bit.
No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Nice. Ah, that's it.
And one of them likes to chain attacks.
It. Well done. Good. All right. That pointy tip isn't for decoration.
So, I mean, I know how to do all this stuff, but if it were the first time you were ever using this combat system, this would all be a lot more critical. It's just that I'm confident in my abilities as a player to use the mechanics and play the game as, for the most part.
Try something more complicated. Strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent.
Henry, however,
string your strikes together.
Henry doesn't know
as you
how
finish
to fight.
One, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Nice. What's going on?
Thank you.
Well done. Nice.
There we go.
Now let's see how you do with defense. Not hard to block a basic strike. Watch out. Move your sword into the path of the blow.
I think I was mentioning it last time.
All right. Good.
It says to use Q because that's the default button.
Well done.
But I rebound that to 5 because I have a Mo mouse, and I think it's a little more convenient for me.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
I actually don't really know what Q does.
Good strike.
I'm sure it does something, I just don't remember. I also think that, I think warfare and your skill in sword both affect how fast you can attack. 'Cause I feel like we're attacking really slowly.
See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly.
Sure, I can do the same thing. You gonna run at me?
Fine, enough. You're not a complete
Well,
dead loss.
whatever.
It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye
this
on the
section
space
is
between you and
really
your
boring.
opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Well done. Very good. All right. Good. Well done. All right.
You know,
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned
I've
about
never been
blocking
hit
is
with a wooden
wrong.
sword,
When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my
like in
sword and gain
training or
control of the
anything
space
like that.
between us. It's
But,
better not to
I
control
can't
just the
imagine it's
space,
a lot
but
of
actually
fun.
your opponent's
'Cause,
weapon.
I mean, it's a
I'll
wooden
show you.
sword. It's not sharp or anything, but it's still effectively just, you know, a shaped bat. Like, that would still definitely hurt to get hit
All right,
with.
that will
Maybe
do.
not if you're wearing
Now
full armor
you.
like these guys.
The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as
But
I
I'm not
start
trying
to
to get hit
attack,
with a big
you block.
stick.
The move knocks the blade aside. All right. All right. That's it.
Come on. We'll get to the fun stuff eventually. It's just this is
Very
gonna take
good.
a minute.
Very good.
Is that 5?
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Good.
It's always supposed to go faster.
Very good.
I really wish I would have done a blind Let's Play of this
Alright.
game. I would have loved to have seen how bad I was whenever I first started trying.
Well done.
I have a pretty good understanding of the game now, but back then, you know, my first time playing the game,
Well done.
I gave up on it because I just couldn't
Good,
get the
good.
hang of the
Now
mechanics.
let's try it at full speed.
And it wasn't
Probably
until
won't
I
succeed, but that's normal at the
I
start.
got
You
around
must
to
train.
giving it
Let's
a
go.
real attempt that I was able to really get a hang of it. I'm teaching Master Strikes. I want to go kill humans.
Captain Bernard. Wait a while, Henry.
While he's talking, I'm gonna train my vitality. This game has mods in it, but I don't know. It's not like the Elder Scrolls. There's a lot of mod videos, but they had like really big and working overhaul mods. I think that'd be really neat. Just like turn the game to like Lord of the Rings or Star Wars or something. That in and of itself would be really cool. Or I think it would. Unfortunately, they don't have that.
Ready to finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
See, the evade is probably my absolute least used technique. I'm sure it has a use, and
Move quickly.
as we're doing a light
All right, try it.
Since
It's
we're doing a
important
light
not to
armor
move too
play,
soon. I'll see where you're
playthrough,
going and hit you.
evade
The same will
might
happen
be
if you
more
move too
useful
late.
than I
I'll attack
usually
slowly
think
now.
it is.
As you see me, raise the
But
weapon, jump aside.
I just don't like it. I would
Throw the
rather
opponent
Master
off a
Strike.
bit, and there's your chance.
Come on, attack me.
Well done. Ah, that's it.
Go.
Not bad. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Good. Good.
Going so slow.
Good.
What?
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him.
It's probably been about
Right.
5-ish
Draw back the
minutes.
weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
That's 55-minute time slot. Faint high, cut low.
All right. Wrong, damn it.
We got
Very good. Nice. Ah, that's it. Not bad.
All right.
Well now, that wasn't too bad.
Got
Maybe
some new
we'll make a
tricks.
soldier of you
Faint
after all.
alone
Don't get
is
cocky.
pretty useful.
You have to train hard and persistently.
The second that you can actually
You might
get
have
damage
talent.
onto
Talent
enemy in this
alone
game,
won't do.
you
Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do
the second you
and
can
you're in
lose,
the
like,
mood for it,
remove some of
you
their
can come and
health,
train here with me.
your
teach
chance
you
of winning
something
goes
more
up
when you're
by
up to
a
it.
ton. It's not like an instant win or anything, but it's pretty close.
You archer. Come with me.
Archery. So... Archery is definitely going to be a weird one. In this game, arrows are more akin to like a sniper rifle than a pistol. Because like in Oblivion, the problem was, arrows just didn't do a lot of damage. They weren't very useful, not terribly good. In Skyrim, they upped it. They made arrows significantly more damaging. That's really cool. Did a lot of good. In this game, though, one arrow can put somebody down, which is very realistic. If I was to get hit with an arrow, through like a thick jacket, like a puffer vest, and whatever, I would still probably drop and bleed out and die. We are, however, about to cheese this pretty badly. If you are in the archery competitions, one thing you can do is kind of sort of like half draw, and then shoot and just arc the arrow really high.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there. We can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks.
I'm
Get
really
in
not a fan
position.
of this helmet.
Now concentrate. The bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. Shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in the fall.
That's not
You've
bad.
gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. Not enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm.
Fuck, doing good.
Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let
shooting
the
low?
string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more.
Way too
All
high.
one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a
Man,
bit,
this bow
you
is
get yourself
trash.
a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them.
You miss?
Don't forget the arm guard.
Buy 'em all.
Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
I was at a Renaissance fair not too long ago when I was at the archery range. You could shoot 5 or 6 arrows for like $5 or whatever. And I was actually worried about the hitting myself with the bowstring.
That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, servant.
I really don't care. We're going to compete with Sir Hans Capon. And we're about to cheese it. We're going to do these little half-draw things and call that... shoot. Call that good enough. We'll just hope that he's worse than we are. I mean, we're doing pretty good. One more and we win this. Oh, easy day. Nice. And, I think chumps is the best way to both make money off of archery and then also train archery. But in the archery, you get XP off of.
I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
Now with the
I
duel
told you I have a heavy...
and if we win, I believe we get his bow, which we might be able to use. I don't remember the strength and agility requirements, but I think we might be able to use it. I also don't know that the game expects us to actually have armor at this point. Oh, these are metal weapons.
Come here, lily liver.
Oh, I forgot. Our strength is trash. Like I was saying at the beginning of the Let's Play, I believe Hans Capon is about 16 at the time of the game. I really want his bow. Hans is honestly a very likable character. He's just, only once you get to know him. In the game, that is. I saw a video a while back about, like, the real Hans Capon. Because most everybody in this game is based on real people.
Shit!
I don't remember much of the video, but it's a pretty cool video. Just that, you know, these people really do exist. Oh, he's out of stamina. We win this. This game. Like one hit. I better have won that.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. Must be having an off day.
There we go.
Are you
I
all right,
won.
sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant.
Yeah, we keep the bow. We are still underweight, and we are far too weak to use it. Well, it's worth a good bit. I'll hang on to it. Anyways,
hope he has.
What?
I don't really know what that's all about.
Can I? What?
I don't know if this is very important, but I do need to get my speech up a little bit.
Thank you.
And we're
The Lord
good.
watch over you.
So now we're gonna do the next quest and then learn Master Strikes. I doubt he'll want to talk to us. He doesn't want to talk to us. There's an activity over here. Oh, it's that thing. Also, we got some upgrades. So Mule is going to be useless, so we will not be taking that. Clinch Master is invaluable. It's a fantastic ability, because you can basically just bully people and win all the time. And I'm going to want Scout. That's going to be the most useful here. For Sword, we're sticking with the longsword, so Zorn or Wrath Strike is going to be the important one. Left, down, right, stab. Cool. And last thing, take that off our bar, take that off our bar, take that off our bar, and that too. And we've got those bracers, so that's kind of nice. Pretty good armor. I also think there's a glitch that you can do. We can get like an unlimited number of those things and just sell them all. Not that we can carry that much, but you could theoretically do that if you wanted to. Like most open world games, there's a lot of bugs and whatnot in them. You can find 1,000 glitches, 1,000 exploits. The biggest, the most legitimate exploits that I do think are valid, as in, they're not really exploits per se, but it's power leveling herbalism, just grinding it out, and then also making a loop around the map to get all of the buried treasures. It's not exploiting or cheating, it's what the game intends, you know. It's just that if you look them all up and then just, you know, run from one to the next, sure. If you do it by memory, that's okay, you know? But it varies a little bit. Like, I'm going to find those eventually. I mean, there's a couple that I still know about that I think I could probably get to, but I'd rather not risk it. Plus, we don't really need to do that until we have our fighting abilities down, so getting our fighting abilities is step one. And we're about to run into an issue here.
Jesus Christ.
I see it already. Quest about the tie.
Yeah.
We are going to churn.
I have.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
So we got 70 groschen. And our weight is still good. Oh, that's right. We never went and got that other ancient treasure. That's why we're still wearing this helmet. I'm not going to worry about going to get it now, although... Oh, actually, I believe now we can go and look Master Strikes. So let's get this quest started and then do that. I do want to Google that first, though. Yeah, so we can go ahead and get it. We're going to get the Master Strike first. That's going to be the most valuable thing that we can get. Because if we learn that now, we can more or less win any combat. And we might even be able to win the tournament if I had the money. Well, if I had the force and the money to do a tournament, I would.
Any chance?
I don't
Yeah, hunting bandits, that's always fun.
Sorry.
May the Lord watch over you.
But it's not what I need. Training.
I'd like to.
You know what? I can pay.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Olbram, known as Sparrowhawk, archery master of Kalin.
Agreed.
And he will pay.
That's fair. So we're gonna have to go and just kind of stand around for a while, I suppose, until he teaches us Master Strikes. I don't know what time he'll be out there, but we can go ahead and learn that. Also, I'm not... The Czech Republic, I think, is near Germany, more so than Italy. So that might explain why there's so many Germanic techniques in this game and not so many Italian ones. And we are going to stand here for 18 hours. So I guess the difference there, German dueling techniques, and so German swordsmanship, the manuals are mostly about dueling situations, like I was saying. They have techniques for armor and unarmored, longsword on longsword, in a war melee combat scenario type of deal. Things definitely change a good bit. But when it comes to dueling, especially with the German tradition, it's very fast, very brutal. Typically, somebody will, lose in the first 30 seconds to a minute. I'd like to learn combos first.
If you want to really hurt your opponent, it's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky.
Shoot.
You
Forgot
need
to
technique,
rest.
but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will
This'll be
ensure you
fine.
win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat. Force your opponent
So
into a
it's
position you
left,
want him in,
down, right,
and
stab.
attack unexpectedly. See?
Okay.
I strike from overhead, then slash from the side, and back swing low down. So you expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more. Defend. Now, you try it. Strike from above, then from the right, then slash. The strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off. Slash from above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go! That's it.
Nice.
Try it once more. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and try to catch the rhythm.
There we
As soon
go.
as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again. Right away. Don't stop. That's it. Try it once more.
It's like the only combo that I ever routinely
No.
use.
You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times. That's it. All right. You can learn lots of similar techniques with every weapon. Train
It's kind of
and
a sword
practice.
chow, sort of. So I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, but Sword Chow is like Switch Strike or something, and it's my absolute favorite thing.
I think
love
I've mapped.
it. Can you with a sword?
I'm pretty.
It's it's a very strange technique. It took me a minute to just figure out how to do it, but effectively you're like helicoptering, in a way, the sword around your head. Mess that up. Left. Nope. It is left, right, stab. No. Nope. I'm gonna get it. Left, down, right, stab.
Enough. That will do.
There we go.
That wasn't at all bad. All right. It seems you're ready for the next lesson. Now, pay close attention. I'll teach you the most important thing. Good to be able to attack.
See,
Good to be able
Master
to
Strikes
fend
are a
off your
real
opponent's
thing
blows.
in real life
best is when you're able
swordsmanship,
to do
German
both at
tradition
once.
at least.
A master stroke is when you parry your opponent's
The
blow
issue with them is
and
even
strike
if you
him at the
have a
same
sword,
time.
you need
Attack me,
a second
and I'll show you
person
how it's
to be able
done.
to train them, which kind of sucks a little bit.
See? I parry and strike in one move. There's no defense against this technique if it's executed well. The thing is to time it right. Block right into your opponent's strike and match your movement to his. One elegant technique and the fight is won. Try it. I'll attack slowly. You parry.
Alright.
Nice. All right.
Tiny block right at the start of the window for a perfect block. Looks like your master strike automatically repos, increase your proficiency.
Ah, that's it.
Master strike, the chances of executing master strike significantly increase. Okay. So now we have the master strike and some combos, and I think we've leveled up warfare and some other things. Bloodletting is going to be more important, and I want Scarmaker. Over here on agility, featherweight is very useful, so we'll take that. And now we are a pretty dangerous combatant. We have all the abilities that we're going to need for the rest of the game, minus our ability to not kill ourselves when we try to use a bow. So, with that, I want to go and do Ruin, but not before I go rest up. So I need to eat. So I think I'm just going to use... Money's going to be a bit tight for a while. I'm going to go use the mill. Because I don't want to pay 200 for a permanent house. I know you can rent it for like 2 groschen or whatever, but I don't really want to do that. Our fastest way to make money is going to be to find some padfoot potions and commit crimes, but based on my last episode, committing crimes just didn't go very well for us, so we're going to have to be good old law-abiding Henry, and I also think we should pick up that dog. If we start training a Houndmaster now, that'll probably help us out a good bit. You can get Mutt as a companion. He can hunt things for you and alert you to enemies, but he can also attack and basically neutralize and kill one enemy. It's incredibly useful because you can't, get a companion to follow you around or anything. Despite the fact that I think in any RPG setting, if you were to go up to, random Joe Blow with nothing going on and offer him, armor and a weapon and some money and ask him to just kind of follow you around and hit stuff for you, I feel like they would go for it. I really do.
You look like some.
Let's get that dog. How's he doing?
Any.
Give me your dog.
How?
He's a hat.
He's good, old boy. I'll take him. And also, while we're here, let's go on Scallots for a little bit of
Where's
speech. If you know what's going on, you don't need to hear any of this. You already know the basic setting. Fancy walk.
who? How?
Actually, I can't find the ring yet. That's strange. I don't want to do her DLC for sure, because that's a terribly fun DLC. We will stash the bow. I'll stash the ring for now. And also all of these guys. So we're carrying about as little as we possibly can. But now's a good time for us to get some sleep. I say that. We're going to stand around for a little while and then get some sleep. We can only sleep for 12 hours. So, we need to wait until about 1900 and then go to sleep. There we go. And our Henry is incredibly exhausted, having stood around for so long. But let's go ahead and get him to bed. The houses in this game are very small. One thing I noticed about the house that you wake up in at the very start of the game, Henry's family's house. There's like no beds in it or anything. It's that back storage room, the main living room type area, and then a kitchen, and there's no like beds or anything, which seems kind of strange. I imagine that might just simply be how it was, but it's still weird. Maybe having like an actual, fleshed out living situation is just more expensive than we would expect back then. So this is a pretty nice house, you know? Pretty nice.
Hey, lad!
No, I do not want to bet on the red eye tourney. We don't have the horse. I don't want to do that just yet, but I really need to get that money. So can I steal a horse? Where can I steal a horse? Where can I make a lot of money really fast? Kind of nowhere, honestly, without getting destroyed. Let's do Ruin. Let's get a jump on that. I think doing Ruin will be a good move. Oh, you know, if I would have thought about it, I would have picked up the poison potion, tried to use that. I don't know that it would kill everybody in the camp, but that might not have been such a bad move, because we're going to have to attack at night anyway. maybe we can win like a one-on-one, possibly a one-on-two, given our gear. But I don't have a bow or anything to work with. Like I have nothing. Yeah, nothing to work with. Gonna be a long run. I'm gonna use the pause feature, I guess. On my way over there, I'm gonna burn probably several minutes by picking flowers and things. So I'm gonna pick back up when I get to the location or something cool happens. So just give me just a minute. Alright, and we're back. So I picked a bunch of flowers. We leveled up herbalism a time or two. And I also noticed that we got our speech up, so I picked final offer. I don't normally pick that, but I did this time. It'll be okay. Over here, picked flower power. Apparently it's only a +2. I could have sworn it was a +3, but basically it's gonna be lucky coincidence if that ever comes into play. Because that's a lot of weight for us. Now here is where things are going to get very difficult, and I have the Savior Schnapps, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. This could go very badly. Try to stampede the horse.
What's going on there?
No, no, no. Stampede. Stampede, stampede. Ah.
Well, I know. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Alright, so this is where things get very difficult.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Alright.
You're dead.
A little bit of friendly fire. That works in our favor.
God. I'm over here.
Okay, got a Master Strike. And a hit. And he's down. That's good. So now we just have 2 more to worry about. We're taking a lot of damage. Alright, got some serious damage. We're doing good. Master Strike. And we put him down. One more, and then we can handle that last guy. Really need to get off a Master Strike. Can you not Master Strike repos? Got a hit. A hit.
Cunt!
We're gonna put him down. Oh boy. This is bad. Need to get a hit off really fast. Nice. Okay, so let's get... Firstly, I need him to be completely dead. Because if we can break combat, I can get the bleeding to stop. Okay, so the bleeding has stopped, and we can down this. And that should get us back up to a pretty good position. over here, as far as the gear he has, we can't carry a whole lot of stuff. So let's grab those gauntlets, and this is worth a good bit, but I can't carry it. So let's see if those gauntlets are better. Yeah, these gauntlets are a good bit better than ours, so we're going to take those and drop the old ones. We don't have 5 pounds to spare, so that's all we're going to be getting off of this dude. This guy had a pretty trash sword. Ears worth a good bit. Gloves that I'll probably end up using. I need that torch, but that might not happen. So, we lose a lot of armor, but we can get 5. We can get some armor off this. And if we wear this, we would have 2.5 pounds open to put on something else. Might be a good move. We will have to see. And there should have been one more guy. Somewhere. That was the leader. No, there he is. Some money, health potion, and that's all we can take off of him. But I will take that water and drink it. So there's one guy left, and also we're going to down that health potion too. So we're about to go into combat with 1 or 2 more guys.
What's going on there? Who are you?
Oh no, you're not escaping. We're gonna catch him. Ear, that, this, and the ring, and we can use the armor kit. And good. There should be one guy left, unless he ran away. But I need his ear, because his ear is worth a lot of money. Looks like he ran. Oh well. So in this cave over here, there should be a box or something we can loot. Will I take it all and I need to drop 2.5 pounds? It looks like our St. John's wort is going to be going. And then 3 of our sage, but that's okay. So we got a couple of ears and some loot that we're going to be able to sell for a decent price. And that other guy comes back. We can also take him out. I don't think there's much else in this camp worth grabbing. If you count the beds, you don't know how many enemies there are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the only guy left is the archer that must have ran this way. Yeah, we almost certainly will not be catching him. But he probably went this way. Oh, right, I didn't know this guy. This is the poacher. Well, where there used to be a poacher. The dagger... I really feel like we should take that, but I'm not going to. We can't actually use the dagger just yet. So I think we're good here. We still have 10 more minutes before I have to cut the episode. So let's go start trying out some quests, sell off some gear, and work from there. So, oh, that is lucky he came back. And the last bandit's down. Out of curiosity here, I wonder if, although he's unconscious, we can take his ear. No, we can't. Sorry, man. That's what you get for being a bandit. I say as I am also a bandit, effectively. So let's grab his things. Plate counters. Let's look at those. And this mail collar. Also, this apple. Because I don't actually need the apple. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So we're getting 11 off of these gloves, but if we downgrade to leather gloves, we get 5, 9 on the collar. Yeah, so we're getting, well, we need the bracers, so can't actually trade those out. So the plate counters, they're worth a good bit, so we're going to hang on to them. But by downgrading from 11 to 9, we open up a little bit of weight. It's not going to be enough. So let's drop our sage. And let me get rid of 4 more pounds. So per pound, this is worth a little bit less. And per pound, this is worth less. So what does that put us at? Yeah, still 1 pound over. Man, we got nothing to work with. This is horrible. Honestly, it might be cheaper to just drop our sword and buy a new one. Okay, well, our old hat has to go, but to compensate, we'll take the plate counters, so we can sell that. And we're good here. So let's go back to town and sell. And for the time being, this is my horse. My absolutely silent horse. Oh, and there's a little pouch of marigolds I threw on the floor. So all in all, pretty successful. Having the Master Strike. Okay. Having Master Strikes and things makes it a lot easier. Now the hard part is just getting back to town. Especially because I'm taking the long way. I feel like a good rule of thumb that we're going to have to live by is more or less setting a limit on how much weight I can carry as far as like gear goes versus how much loot. Because everything that I'm stuck. Because everything that I'm wearing that I need to use is directly taking away from my selling weight. And if I only have, say, 20 pounds, you know, I never actually come over here. If I only have 20 pounds to fit things to sell, and the average item weighs about 5 pounds, we're not going to be getting very much money very quickly. Now there is also an idea here where I guess I could, if I know that I'm going into combat, pack as light as possible. I'm talking like show up with maybe just my sword, and then just start looting people for whatever they have, and then when I get back, sell everything, until I have enough money that I don't need to do that. The second that we have Privoslavitz up and running, we never need to worry about money again. It's just that that's going to take, you know, at minimum about 80,000. Also, I want to sell to the huntsman, not these guys. But I will have to make a small allowance here to repair all my gear. I imagine our stuff is pretty beat up right now. I don't have any repair kits either.
Good day to you.
Let's trade. So, weapons. Here's an arrow. Some gloves. This stuff. 2 chalices. Because, I mean, look at this. So, like, our bare minimum gear, I mean, we could drop maybe 1.5 pounds more at best. Yeah, I mean, our bare minimum is still 32 pounds.
Can we do some? Why?
290.
What about?
Close.
Okay, okay. Well, actually, what am I doing? I can use final offer.
We agree?
That's no.
Oh, well, he's not about it.
I'll go for that.
Okay. That puts us at 2,000. We just need another 1,000, and we're solid. So, for turn our quest in. I guess this is temporarily our horse. It's not stealing, so I'll take that. Literally, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just going to ride it. So let's turn this in, and then we'll probably cut there. Hand over the trophies.
Let's see. Bastards.
5 of them. That should net us 2, or not quite 2, but
I've taken care of.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
camp is dead. That's another 100.
All right.
So that's good. Just another roughly 500 to about 500 more, and we'll be okay. So that's where we're going to cut it for now. I'm going to do like usual. I'm going to cut it here, and I'm just going to keep playing because I'm having fun. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see everybody next time.